A conquering hero here in Seattle, the king of Seattle. Here comes Felix Hernandez just moments ago here at Safeco Field. A big crowd on hand here. It's the Supreme Court, the first game after the perfecto for Felix Hernandez. And tonight, this crowd here at Safeco Field is thrilled and excited to be here, as we all are. Welcome, everybody, to Mariner Baseball. All eyes on Felix tonight as the Indians are in town for game number 2 of a 3-game set. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, and the Root Sports crew. There's a certain feeling in the air tonight. First pitch to Jason Kipnis. In there for a called strike one. Chris Conroy's got home plate tonight. Mark Carlson, the umpire, at first. Wally Bell at second, and Ed Hickox is at third. Strike 2. Felix picking up where he left off on Wednesday. It's great. Ground ball, Smoke can't get it, base hit. So Kipnis starts it off with a base hit to right field. So a big ovation for Felix, who had retired his last 27 in a row.
And Felix, after a couple of fastballs, goes to the breaking ball. He wanted to bounce that pitch for the strikeout, ends up leaving it just up enough for Kipnis to get a piece of it, and he hits it in the hole past the diving Smoke for a base hit.
So he'll be out of the stretch for the first time since, what, 2 starts ago?
Yeah. Week and a half.
Strobel Cabrera, 3 for 13 career against Felix. Popped up. Seager, looks like he's got a play. He does. 1 out. A lot of people may have come to the ballpark. We had that fan pulse last night, hoping for Felix maybe to throw another no-hitter, another perfecto. It's all about the W now. They got that out of the way. First base hit, first man up. There's your base hit. Now it's about getting a win.
Yeah, the Mariners obviously have been playing well and playing well at home.
How about that turnaround?
13 out of their last 14 home games, the Mariners have won.
I like the fact that team batting average. Good throw over. Kipnis, good base stealer, 23 out of 28. Mariners have dramatically improved in their home batting average and numbers. We'll go through those as we move along. Here's pitch to Chu. Outside, John Jaso behind the plate. Shin-Soo Choo, former Mariner. His numbers against Felix Hernandez. Chu has spent some time as the leadoff man for Minneapolis Cleveland Indians. One. Mariners taking last night's ball game 5-3. Made a winner out of Charlie Furbush, who went to 5-2. Tom Wilhelmsen picks up his 18th save. Joe Smith, the loser, at 7-4. A lot of hitting heroes last night. A 4 RBI night for Michael Saunders. Throw over to first. Eric Thames, couple of hits, a long home run. Those are the 2 hottest hitters for the Mariners. Saunders 8 for his last 16. Thames 5 for his last 8. One to Chu. In there for strike 2.
Felix looks like he has a good fastball going again tonight. If you look at Felix over his last 12 starts, he's 7-0 with a 1.53 ERA. That's as good as it gets.
That is some picture. 1-2 to Chu. Pitch from Felix. Chop foul.
Well, the other thing too, with this crowd here tonight and amped up for this game to get started with Felix on the mound, it's going to be another good, I think, learning experience for a lot of the young players that the Mariners have this year. It's about as close to a playoff atmosphere to start this game as you're going to get to, so I'm sure they had some butterflies coming into it. This will be a good experience for the Mariners tonight.
1-2 the count to Chew with the man aboard. One out. Pitch. Off the plate. 2-2.
That's fastball 95 miles an hour from Felix.
This is what the playoffs feel like. I want me some. And I know you do too.
Yes.
2-2 pitch. Coming on. Trayvon Robinson not going to be able to get this one. Dang, Quail out there in left field. So the Tribe, couple of men aboard. Cleveland, 9th in hitting, 10th in runs scored, 9th in hits, 11th in homers, 7th in doubles, and 9th in stolen bases. So Felix will remain at 32 on this list. Some serious company, great accomplishments, consecutive batters all time.
Believe it or not, the Mariners record is 33. John Montague in 1977 was at 33, so Felix was chasing him down first and foremost, wasn't able to get there, giving up a base hit to the first hitter. But I think also that base hit right there we just saw from Chew gives you an idea how special the day was that Felix had last Wednesday, because you can be on top of your game, and for somebody not to flare a ball in or a ground ball to find a hole, it's really special.
Ball 1 to Carlos Santana, the catcher. Cleveland Indians, who went 1 for 3 last night. Santana didn't have a good day at the plate. It made for a worse night at the plate for home plate umpire Ed Hickox last night.
As you look at the Cleveland Indians lineup tonight, it's really the bottom portion of the lineup that's had some success against Felix. Michael Brantley, who's waiting on deck, 357 hitter. Then you have Jack Hanahan, former Mariner, hitting 444. Off of Felix. He's 8th, and Carrera, he's only 1 for 3, but he's a guy you have to keep an eye on, hitting 354 coming into the game and has a lot of speed, so you're going to want to keep him off the bases.
1-1 here to Santana. 2-1. Thirteenth start for Felix Hernandez against the Cleveland Indians. He's got a 5-4 career record, a 3.08 ERA. Lost to him earlier this year. Here's the 2-1. Ackley to Ryan. Over to Smoke. Double play. Best defense in baseball. Felix Hernandez gives up a couple of hits, but posts the 0. Top of the first here against the Cleveland Indians. It is an electric night here at Safeco Field. The Mariners coming to bat. Right on cue, here comes Chef Dave. This is a King's Court, no, Supreme Court night. Who's going to get the turkey leg this evening? And it looks like he came with some multiples tonight. Good stuff. Unbelievable, fabulous atmosphere here at Safeco Field. And he's going to share over here too, so he's got everybody covered. Way to go, Chef Dave. This Mariner offense, like it has been clicking at home. There's the former Fausto Carmona, now Roberto Hernandez, back to his real name. Strike one to Ackley.
Well, you're right, and it starts with Ackley at the top of the lineup. Looks like he's finally starting to get things turned around. A 6-game hitting streak for Dustin, hitting .458 over that hitting streak, and hitting the ball hard, which is a really good sign for the Mariners. And Dustin,
Ackley 11 for his last 24. Heading the count here, 2-1. Ackley, Saunders, Seager to lead it off. Mariners 23-13 since the All-Star break. Best in the AL, tied with Tampa. 6 consecutive wins, 6-1 on the homestand, and won 13 of 14 here at home. Fouling the Santana's glove. 2-2.
Hernandez has one start against the Angels. 6 innings, 10 hits. Gave up 8 runs in that outing, a couple of home runs in it, so he struggled through his first outing. The Mariners had to put some pressure on him early.
Kipnis to his left throws out Ackley. Let's take a look at the rest of the Mariners batting order.
Nice starting lineups brought to you by Chevron. Following Ackley, it will be Michael Saunders. A couple of 2-run homers for him last night. Then it's Seager, Jason Montero. How about Eric Thames? What he's done on this homestand. .429 average, a home run in last night's game, and a triple. 5 RBIs for Erickson, and Smoke Robinson and Brendan Ryan rounding out the 9 for Seattle. Numbers for Hernandez, again, just the one start that he struggled in 6 innings pitched. Did not strike out a batter, gave up 2 home runs in that outing.
Saunders fouls one back. Tremendous night last evening for Michael Saunders. 2 2-run homers. 3rd inning, 3-1 pitch. 7th inning, a 2-2 pitch. Second one went into the right field stands. First one pretty much straight away center field.
And again, talking to Eric Wedge yesterday about Michael and his recent struggles that he had. About a 2-week period for him. He'd been one of the more consistent hitters and then went to a little mini slump. He said that he wasn't concerned about him because of his work habits and the way that he approaches his everyday environment when he comes into the ballpark and takes care of his business. And looks like he's finally out of that with the way that things have gone for him on this homestand, including the 2 home runs last night.
Played off of that pitch, 2-2.
Go back and look at Michael's numbers 2010 and even last year and the struggles that he went through. You can see now why the organization really hung in there with him. He's a special kind of athlete when you see the size and the power that he has, but also the speed. Michael thought that ball hit the ground, but it doesn't look like he's going to get that call.
Santana. And I'm going to check with Ed Hickox down at 3rd. Hickox took a beating. If you look at his right thumb, he got hit on there twice last night.
Look at his thumb now.
Yep. And he said it did hit the ground, so a reprieve for Saunders.
Take a look at our McDonald's Super Mode to try to slow this down for you. Barely gets a piece of it, and it clearly hits the ground.
See if he can turn it around. He got an opportunity here. 2-2. Eight hits on the homestand for Michael. A 5-game hitting streak. Here's the 2-2. Outside. So full count. Kyle Seager's on deck. Bring Saunders straight away. Another try. Deploys 3-2 pitch. Chapper ranging to his left. Hanahan. Got him. Oh! Step by Mark Carlson down at first. 2 down.
Hanahan having to range to his left. Wasn't able to see him, have to reach for it. Couldn't get much on the throw. He actually bounces it. Casey Kotman picks it up. Wow. That was awfully close. Michael Saunders called out on the play. In the outfield, Brent Lillibridge out in left field. Carrera in center. Chu is in right. And on the infield, Jack Hannahan with a fine play at third. Cabrera and Kipnis playing up the middle. Former Mariner Casey Kochman at first. And Carlos Santana will do the catching for the Indians tonight.
Kyle Seager, the hitter. Seager 0 for 3 last night. Was hit by a pitch and stole a base right after that. Off the end of the bat, Cabrera throws out Seager. 1-2-3 go the Mariners in the first. Glad you're with us here. Mariner baseball, game 2 of a 3-game set with the Indians. No scores. We head to the second.
You look at the Indians tonight. Brantley, you want to keep an eye on him again. A .357 average against Felix Hernandez. And it's Kochman, Lillibridge, Hannahan hitting .444 off of Felix. And Carrera rounding out the 9 for the Indians. A lot of speed from Carrera. Want to keep him off the bases.
Michael Brantley going to lead it off against Felix here in the second inning. A couple of hits for the Tribe. Jason Kipnis started the ball game. 0-2 count with a base hit just under the glove of a diving Smoke. Take that whole thing out of the equation. So in the last 55 years, 9 of 18 perfect game pitches allowed the first batter to reach the first inning.
For Felix here pitching in the second inning, he was able to work his way out of it with a double play ball in the first. But he was amped up now that the hit is done and that first inning is over, and the fans, with the way they were going nuts, really is going to have to bear down here in this second inning, I think, to get things going. A nice, easy first out. Take a look at the defense for the Mariners tonight. It's been a great defense all year. Trayvon Robinson with a fine catch yesterday. 10 putouts for Trayvon Robinson in last night's game. Set a record. Ryan and Ackley playing up the middle. Tonight doing the catching, you guessed it, John Jaso. He was behind the dish for Felix's perfect game on Wednesday. He's back there tonight.
Trayvon Robinson, what a night. 10 catches, 10 putouts last night, and the one particularly impressive that everybody around the nation was thrilled by was the one going up against the pads.
He was number 1 last night.
Sure was.
Yeah.
And kudos to the two fans. I wish I had your names. You allowed him to make the catch.
Backed away and let him go up there and make the play. That was great. And what a night he had. And the thing that's great about Trayvon is you know he's an intense player, but he'll always have room for that smile when something like that happens. To see him coming off the field, that was great.
Kochman into right field, coming on Thames, and it drops in front of him. Couldn't make a play on it. So a third hit. There's Trayvon last night. A couple of his fans, they said one guy pulling back. These two guys pulling back. I like these two big guys over here. Hey, that's our guy. Let him catch it. Good job, fellas. Trayvon Robinson, big night. Team record. 10 putouts. Lower bridge. Bounced around a little bit last couple of years. Came over from Chicago, White Sox. Some big moments last year for the Sox, playing multiple positions. Full big time on that pitch, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Duel. Just to have the Mariners on the front of all the sports fans' minds today. 2-1. Buckler there, 2-2.
He looks like he has a good curveball going so far today. I like his fastball. Haven't seen many changeups from him yet. Basically been a fastball, curveball here early. Felix, a variety of pitches that he can throw, but so far just the fastball and the curveball is staying with those two pitches.
2-2 to Little Bridge. One out, man at first. High fly ball left field. Coming in is Trayvon Robinson, makes the catch, 2 outs. Oh, we have to mention the great Johnny Vandermeer. June 11 and 15 in 1938. Career starts 21-22. Second no-no. First night game at Ebbets Field in Brooklyn. Hit a 3-hitter and start before the first no-hitter and a 4-hitter and a start after the second no-hitter. That's an incredible feat. Back-to-back no-hitters. 1938. Fastball and strike to Jack Hanahan. Spent some time with the Mariners. Got good numbers as Mike detailed. 8 for 18 against Felix. Back hitting just 222. Part-time player. Had some injuries.
Well, I would say this. Now that Felix has given up a hit in this game, I'll agree with you that Vandermeer's record is going to stand. That was with a lot of fans I was just hoping for.
2 outs, man at first. Hanahan behind 0-2. Felix trying to put him away. Count step there, blocked by Jaso. I wonder how many of these, we were talking about the young players and getting this playoff-like experience. How many guys came out at, when Felix let them out of the dugout and went, Toledo, there's a lot of people here.
I think a number of them came out early just to see what was going on.
Swing and a miss. Jaso throws down to Smoke, and that'll do it. Felix with his first K of the night. It shuts down Cleveland in the top of the second. No score here at Safeco Field. Hernandez on the mound. See if the Mariners can get clicking offensively. John Jaso leads off here in the home second against Roberto Hernandez. Shift on against Jaso. All right. Nice. But that's a king style throne. He's digging that. He's probably going to ask Dad, can we take this home? Up high to Jaso, 3-0.
Roberto Hernandez in the first inning. Did a good job keeping the ball on the ground. All three hitters that he faced grounded out. One to second, one to third, and one to the shortstop. And he gets good sink to his fastball, but he also can be a little bit wild at times. Jaso now on a 3-0 count.
We'll take ball 4. Good start for the Mariners. Let's take a look at the Mariner calendar, being brought to you by Troop Country USA. Wrap it up tomorrow with the Tribe a day tilt at 12:40. Travel on Thursday. Play those tough Chicago White Sox. 4 in Minnesota. Then right back home. Another long homestand. That'll feature the Angels, the Red Sox, and the Athletics. Batting in a 5-hole, here's Jesus Montero. Santana going out for a quick chat with Hernandez. Not thrown a strike yet. Talking about those White Sox, they lead 6-3 at home right now, 8th inning against the Yankees. Minnesota leading 1-0 at Oakland in the second. Texas trailing 5-3 at home, 7th inning to Baltimore. Angels won at Boston 5-3. Inside to Montero. Detroit 5-3 over Toronto, a final. See what Montero can do. He's ahead 2-0.
Hernandez so far staying with fastball in on his hands. We've seen that with Montero. Pitchers like to pitch him inside, in off the plate, then they go to the breaking ball after they get a strike. Try to get him to chase something off the plate away. It's kind of his struggles in the first half against right-handed pitching. Second half, though, much better. He's made some adjustments to that.
2-1. Chopper to Hanahan, to Kipnis for 1, and over to Kachman as they go around the horn for the double play.
I'll bring up one of the hitting stars from last night, Eric Thames. Eric with a couple of hits, won a home run deep into the seats out in right center field, and he also had a triple in the game. He's been swinging the bat well. You can see what he's done on the homestand, a .429 average with a home run and 5 RBIs over the 7 games.
Rising confidence like so many guys in this ball club offensively. There's strike 1-1. Bat liner right to Cabrera. Double play, big part of that second inning. No score here at Safeco Field. Hernandez against Roberto Hernandez. Check out our AT&T trivia question for tonight. Who had his bid for consecutive no-nos broken up with 2 outs in the 6th by Rupert Jones in the Kingdome in 1977? I'm going to go with Lynn Barker. Ezekiel Carrera. I say Barker because I was at the New York Daily News at the time, and I remember a buddy of mine had gone to Cleveland and covered Barker, and he threw a no-hitter.
Right.
There's a strike and a breaking ball to Carrera. 0-2. Felix with 1 strikeout. Had a double play turn behind him. Hasn't walked anybody. Giving up 3 hits.
Well, I think just because the Twins were just here and we're heading to Minnesota, I'm going to go with Blyleven.
Good. We'll finally get to see Bert. They made 2 trips here, and Bert passed on both. One and 2.
Carrera with a couple of hits last night, including a double. He also had a bunt base hit.
One thing we saw, he scored from first, 5th inning. He could really run outside. Exceptional speed. Carrera called up when Johnny Damon was designated for assignment earlier this month. Wind picking up. 2-2. One fired up baseball town tonight. Two pitch. Hey, struck him out. Back-to-back Ks for Felix. 1 down here in the 3rd.
Well, Felix has a good fastball going tonight. He's topped out at 95. McDonald's Supermode, you take a look at this fastball at 94 miles an hour. Throws it by Carrera.
Top of the order. Kipnis. Jason Tough to start the ball game off, was behind 0-2 and got a base hit just under the glove of a diving Smoke. Strike 1. Leading off the ball game with a base hit.
Fans liking Nolan Ryan.
All right.
33%.
Can't get it as Seager on the dive. Base hit for Kipnis. 2 for 2.
This recent run of success that Felix has had, go back and typically if he's in trouble or teams are going to get their hits off of him, it's been early in the game, and that's what we're seeing here tonight. Slapped this ball by Kyle Seager, who was playing up even with the bag, not able to get to it. But typically if Felix can get through the first few innings in good shape, obviously he settles down and is almost untouchable after that.
2-hit night for Kipnis. He went 2 for 5 last night. He came in struggling. He's picked it up here in less than 24 hours. There's a strike in the outside corner to Cabrera. As Struble fouled out to Seager first time up.
Felix was able to get a double play ball in the first inning. 4-6-3 double play to get him off the field.
Chance to get another one. Ackley to Ryan. Good combo. Another double dip by the Mariners. And that'll do it here in the 3rd. Nicely turned Ackley, Ryan, and Smoke. And we'll see Mr. Smoke leading off when we get back. Mariners take on the Indians. Wrap up this series. The U.S. Bank Mariners matinee special start time 12:40. So get your tickets to a 9-inning lunch. Mariners.com. Justin Smoke batting in the 7-hole leading off. Takes strike one. Smoke, Robinson, and Ryan. Smoke 0 for 4 last night. Fouls one off.
He is 1 for 3 off of Hernandez in his career. That one hit is a home run. Justin leading the club in home runs with 14 on the season.
And right into the shift. That's Kipnis throwing out Smoke.
Hit it hard.
Sure did. That's a tough break. I mean, hit it right to him.
We'll bring up Trayvon Robinson. Trayvon, I think, overall has played well since being called up from AAA. In that one stretch, a couple of days where he's hitting line drives that everybody couldn't buy a hit.
Back in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Beginning of the month. 1 for 4 last night with a strikeout. 5 for 25 in the homestand.
Trayvon set a club record last night with 10 putouts in left field, including one catch that was on all the highlights.
Mariners looking for their first hit against Roberto Hernandez. And Trayvon's gone on 3 pitches, 2 down. First strikeout for Hernandez. See if Ryan can get something going here with 2 down. Brendan last night went 0 for 2. He walked in the 7th and scored on the Saunders 2-run homer.
Hernandez, who had struggled to throw strikes through the first 2 innings, he was all over the place. He's doing nothing but throwing strikes here in the 3rd. So he's starting to settle in. See what he's done in his career. 4.61 ERA. 151 starts.
Breaking ball for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch. This one popped up short right field. Easy play for Chu, and the Mariners have been no hit through the first 3 innings by Roberto Hernandez here at Safeco Field, battling in a duel with Felix Hernandez. AT&T trivia question. Who had his consecutive no-hit bid broken up by Rupert Jones in 1977 in the Kingdom? I went with Len Barker. Mike went with Burt Blyleven. Serving says Vince went with Nolan Ryan. Dennis Eckersley.
Wow.
I think this was an anecdote that Mr. Jones pointed out when he visited us earlier in the season. Now that I remember, thank you, Curtis Wilson, our producer, for reminding me of that. I'm pretty sure that's one of the great stories. But Eck had a heck of a run there. My goodness. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Wasn't a bad closer either.
No, not at all. Hall of Famer. Breaking ball for a strike. The Shin Soo Choo leading off the fourth inning for Cleveland, followed by Carlos Santana and Michael Brantley. Felix with 2 strikeouts, been aided by 2 double plays tonight. Fly ball deep left field, backing up Robinson. He's got room and makes the catch. Chu 1 for 2. He had single to left first time up. Carlos Santana will stand in, bounced into a double play, ended the first inning. The last regular season game you remember with this kind of buzz here. Discounting saying opening night. And here we are. This is game number 124.
Well, I know in 2001 when those guys won 116 games, they seemed like they were doing it every night. Why wouldn't you? With the run that they were on.
How about, Curtis brings up a good point, the night Junior came back with the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah.
That was pretty doggone good. 0-2 to Santana. Left field for Trayvon Robinson. Boy, has he been busy. 2 outs. Michael Brantley flied out to center, leading off the second inning. Mariners looking to get their first hit off of Roberto Hernandez in the bottom of the fourth inning. Felix has given up 2 hits in the first. Leadoff single to Jason Kipnis. Chu singled later in the inning. Double play got him out of it. Ball 1. Run was hit in the second inning by Kochman. Another Kipnis base hit in the third. Double play into that inning. Looking at a good pace. 1-1.
Start looking at the numbers for Felix and the race for the Cy Young Award. He is right there coming into the game, a 2.60 ERA. That's third best behind Verlander and Price. I like the innings pitched for him. He's second behind Verlander. 180 innings coming into the game.
1-2 pitch up high. 2-2. David Price's numbers updated. He's got 8 scoreless innings this evening, David Price.
Good group right there.
Yes, it is. Chop foul.
Felix also third in strikeouts, 174. So he's going to just blow past 200 innings and 200 strikeouts this year.
Tampa Bay loses that game in 10 innings, 1-0 at home. Price went 8 innings, 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, no walks. Took his ERA down at 2.28. Crowd wants a strikeout. 2-2 pitch. A looper. Ackley's there, and a good inning for Felix Hernandez. 1-2-3 go the try. Now back the offense, looking for the first hit. Good a time as any to get going with Ackley, Saunders, and Seager.
Today's Tracer Technology is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
No score. Mariners being no hit by Roberto Hernandez, former Fausto Carmona. Strike one, Ackley leading it off here in the fourth inning. Ackley, Saunders, and Seager. One strikeout, one walk for Hernandez. Double play helped him in the second.
Hernandez so far using the good fastball, running fastball, will be 91, 92 miles an hour, but also an excellent changeup to the left-handers. To the right-handers, he's mixing his slider into them to try to run that fastball in on the hands of the righties. And it looks like he's starting to get better command of his pitches. I know Ackley now is the fourth hitter in a row, at least four hitters in a row where they've ended up in 0-2 counts to start their at-bats.
There's your CenturyLink high-speed pitch. 95 for Felix, 93 for Roberto Hernandez. Way out in his front foot on that one.
A good change up at 86 miles an hour. But one of the good things with Dustin right now, and I think the reason why he's able to handle a pitch like that last one, you can see it's a good pitch on the outside corner at the knees and the changeup. And even though he's drifting out there a little bit with his body, he's able to keep his hands back and not carrying him like he was in the first half of the season.
High ball center field. Backing up Carrera. Plenty of room. One out. September 3, 4, and 5 spend the final days of summer soaking up the sun here at the ballpark. Also catch some stars too. That's right. Be on hand as Dustin Pedroia, Adrian Gonzalez, David Ortiz of the Boston Red Sox take on Felix Jesus Montero and the Mariners in a midweek matchup here at Safeco Field. For tickets to next month's Red Sox Mariners showdown, go to mariners.com. Here's Michael Saunders. Ball one. Michael rounded out the third his first time up.
Michael with 13 home runs on the year. 17 stolen bases for him. I'd say he has an outside shot at going 20-20 this year.
I like the sound of that.
I think there isn't any question he's going to get there in the stolen base department, but he's going to have to stay hot for a period of time to get to the home runs. He has hit 3 of them over the last 2 days, though.
Mariners still looking for the first hit. One out. Kochman, always a good defender, eats that one up. 2 outs. We'll bring up Kyle Seager. Seager grounded out to the shortstop Cabrera his first time.
Right now, looking through the Mariners, the first time through the lineup, they've hit the ball hard twice. A ground out into the shift by Justin Smoke was hit on the button, and then that last ball by Saunders, probably the 2 balls that have been hit hard off of Hernandez so far.
Inside to Kyle. 6 hits on the homestand.
He started to turn his numbers around at home on the last homestand. Kyle did. He had a good homestand, and it's continued here.
Popped up. Slicing away from everybody. No play for Lillibridge, Cabrera, and Hannah. What a night. Pleasant temperatures here, 67 degrees, a little breeze coming in from left field on occasion. On 1 pitch here to Seager. Foul off. Roberto Hernandez, he's ready. 1-2. Inside. Both teams playing good defense behind their starters. The Mariners have turned 2 double plays, 1 for Cleveland. 2-2. Coming in, Brantley going out shortstop Cabrera. Cabrera takes it. The Mariners are retired 1-2-3. They've been no hit through 4, and the irony of ironies, Felix coming off a perfecto. Now the Mariners are being no hit through 4 by Roberto Hernandez. Hitter 0-2 count. And Kipnis gets one under the glove of Smoke for a base hit. Since then, Felix had a couple double plays turned behind him. Part of this early going. He's allowed 4 hits. Defense has been solid as a rock. Offensively, Mariners trying to get something going. They've been no hit through 4 by Roberto Hernandez. Casey Katzman jumping out of his shoes at that pitch, fouls it back, strike 1.
So far, Felix with a couple of strikeouts in the game, and again, he's had a good fastball tonight and has used his curveball. Not many changeups from Felix.
1-1. Closing speed. He made another outstanding catch. Boy, I didn't think he had a shot at that. In the last 3 steps, he closed the gap. Well done, young man. He's made 3 of the last 4 outs. And you know about last night where he set a club record for left fielders with 10 putouts.
Take a look at our Land Rover defensive play of the game. He's making a habit of this. This ball is slicing and dying in a hurry out in left field as he dives for it. Catches it just a foot or 2 off of the ground before it drops in for a base hit. Great effort. Good extension by Trayvon as he hits the warning track.
Man, oh man. Sometimes you can accuse outfielders of false hustle, diving for show. No, this was I got to get it, and he made it happen.
You can see that definitely is a fair ball, and
wow.
He's making a habit of catches out in left field. The warning track can get a little bit firm at times. As you take a look at our McDonald Supermo and Trayvon as he hits the warning track.
Oh man.
He'll leave a little bit of skin there with that one.
No, at 1-1.
I'll tell you it was worth it though.
Yes, it was.
Good athlete.
1-2. I tell you what, he gives up his ribs to the padded wall last night, and he does it again here with this dive. Felix with 2 strikeouts, no walks. You know what the crowd wants. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball. Bryant. Just got him. Nice play. Felix salutes Ryan and Smoke. 2 down. Here's Angie Mente.
Guys, Steven Strasburg and the Nationals hosting the Braves, who right now are tearing up the NL wild card race right now. And while Strasburg may be shut down soon, there is absolutely no signs of him slowing down. The young phenom had 10 strikeouts in 6 innings pitched, and he gets his 15th win. The Nationals beat the Braves 4-1 in our Sterling Bank score from around the league. Gentlemen?
All right. Angie, as you look at the wild card standings, Pittsburgh hanging in.
They're trying to.
Man. Outside. Off the plate to Jack Hanahan, who struck out his first time.
More good defense from the Mariners. Great catch by Trayvon Robinson.
I mean, I didn't like his chances initially. Then you could see the wind taking it away from him right towards the line.
It was definitely slicing away from him. But again, the speed of Trayvon Robinson, something that we've seen more of this year than I think we saw last year. His closing speed on some of the fly balls that are down the line like that. He's made that play a couple of times.
There's your strike. 1-2.
We'll take another look at this diving play by Trayvon. I mean, he just went for it. He knew if he didn't come up with it, that was going to probably be a double, if not a triple. Great effort. Then, of course, the ground ball into the hole by Brendan Ryan.
There's the 1-2. Kill him out. Down goes Hanahan. 1-2-3. The Tribe goes down. The Mariners big no hit, looking for first hit. They want to reward the big guy. Here's Roberto Hernandez. He's throwing a no-hitter through 4 against the Mariners.
The only Mariner to reach base has been Jaso, and that was on a walk to start the second inning. Turns right around and gets a double play off the bat of Montero.
Crowd restless. 1-1.
We've already seen the shift on Justin Smoke. He had ball hard right to the second baseman who's out in right field, and they have it back on for Jaso now.
1-1 to John. 2-1. Jaso, Montero, and Thames here in the Mariners' home fifth. Mariners have won 6 consecutive ball games, 13 of the last 14 here at home. Here's the 2-1.
Meantime, Felix has retired the last 7 batters he has faced. 51 pitches so far for Hernandez, 32 strikes.
Two to Jaso. back to Cabrera. One out. Friday, August 31st, Mariners and Sports Clips are partnering to provide cool haircuts at the ballpark for free. Choose from some of your favorite Mariners styles, including the Hernandez Feehawk, or classics like the Buter Buzz, and Big Unit Mullet. It's all part of Mariners Haircut Night on the 31st against the Angels. Thanks to Sports Clips. It's good to be a guy. For tickets, visit Mariners.com. 8 consecutive hitters retired. There's no hit effort by Hernandez. And here's a fly ball to right field coming on Chu, going back. And Chu calls off Kipnis. Nine consecutive retired. Like mentioned, the only base runner walked to Jaso, and he was quickly erased in a double play.
I want to bring up Eric Thames. Thames lined out to the shortstop his first time up. Eric last night with a couple of hits. A home run and a triple in last night's game.
One.
Good changeup from Hernandez.
I don't remember him having this good a changeup.
No.
I remember the good fastball, and maybe slider.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a drive. Deep right field. We got a 1-0 Mariner lead. Eric Thames with another home run.
Liking this trade more and more every day. Thames coming over from the Blue Jays. We had a chance to see him last year, showed some power, and he's definitely starting to break it out here at Safeco. What a homestand. He is having his second home run of the homestand. And for Thames, his 6th home run of the season. Home runs in back-to-back nights. He gets a changeup, sits on it this time, and covers it out into the seats in right field. So Mariners' first base hit gives them the lead.
Gotta like that. Home run number 107 as a team. 1-0 Mariners. Here's Smoke. Mr. Thames getting quite comfortable here at Safeco Field.
Well, he's a strong man, and he has plenty of power in that bat. We've seen it.
Felix enjoying it. See if Smoke can get going. He's got a 2-0 count. And into the shift again. Kipnis throws him out. That'll do it. Highlight of the inning. First hit for the Mariners. First hit of the ball game. A home run by Eric Thames. Mariners lead 1-0.
Baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Pizza Hut. Say goodbye to boring with this Pink Solo. 2 for $5. Only at your Pizza Hut. Make it great. By Northern Quest Casino, Spokane's newest destination resort. And by Burger King. Come play family food wherever game priest has a prize. Guys, back upstairs.
Angie, thank you. Nice to see the beautiful skyline of Seattle. Felix Hernandez with a 1-0 lead against the Cleveland Indians as we go to the top of the 6th. 9-1-2 in the order. Ezekiel Carrera, Jason Kipnis, and Asdrubal Cabrera. Carrera struck out on a 2-2 pitch, leading off the 3rd. Felix with 3 Ks on the night. Out, swing 1-1. Eric Thames with a home run, his 6th, second in as many nights. Mariners have a 1-0 lead. High fly ball right field. Thames into the corner. He's had to make a lot of plays like this since he's been here, but that one's going to get out of play. Heck, even in a perfect game on Wednesday, he had to go from pretty much straightaway right field to make a catch off of Sam Fultz towards the 385 sign, and that was a long run from that point. All right. Amy used to have the itchy meter out there. There she is in a red hat. Got the ET hit home sign. Smoke will take care of this. One out. So following perfection, Matt Cain, 5 innings, a 6-hit ball. Umber loss. Win for Doc. That was Braden a loss and Mark Burley a loss. Burley 5 2/3 perfect before allowing a walk.
Felix now he's retired 8 in a row, starting to use his changeup. Didn't use it the first time through the lineup, but here through the second time, last couple of innings, he started to use his changeup, and it's been effective.
High ball deep to right. Thames going back, measuring. He's there. Off the bat of Jason Kipnis. He's now 2 for 3. So 2 outs in the 6th. Big Glen suspended summer afternoon. Safeco Field tomorrow. Mariners take on the Indians. Wrap up the series at 12:40. Safeco Insurance Grand Slam Family Package. Day where you're going to pick up a ticket, a hot dog, and a Pepsi for as low as $15 for the whole gang. So get your tickets. Great savings. Go to Mariners.com/specials. Quick 2 outs. Here's Cabrera. Here's the 0-1. It's ahead 0-2. 3 strikeouts have come from the bottom of the order. Got Hanahan twice and Carrera once.
Over this run that Felix has been on, Dave, his stuff is always tough to hit, but I think his command of his fastball has been exceptional. Even in tonight's game, when he's just missed off the plate. It was a bad curveball, tried to overthrow it, but his fastball command has been excellent.
Speaking of that run, here's the Banner Bank building to the future. Last 12 starts, 7-0. Just a filthy 1.56 ERA. 90 strikeouts, 4 shutouts and opponents. .78. He's 1-2 here to Cabrera. Nobody on. Pitch. Bounced it up there. 2-2.
Another hard changeup from Felix. So tough. Hides the ball well. Tremendous movement on his pitches, and when he gets a feel for it, as good as anybody.
2-2 to Cabrera. Wow. Jaso thought he had one. So did Felix.
I think John tried to help him a little bit, bring that pitch up just a smidge. Home plate umpire Chris Conroy give it to him.
Felix's family watching the game tonight. They were in Venezuela for the Perfecto. Ground ball. The first game that they've missed, first home game that they've missed of his, and he was thrilled to have him back in town last night. Jeremy, he's like, I can't believe I missed the perfect game. Are you kidding me? 3-2 to a good hitter. Asdrubal Cabrera, the pitch. Strike him out. Felix Hernandez. Strikeout number 4. It's the 6th. Mariners lead it 1-0. Field, Felix Hernandez ending the Cleveland 6 with a big strikeout as Trayvon Robinson grounds out.
Another ball the Mariners have hit hard, but unfortunate that it's right at an infielder. Trayvon being aggressive early and hit it on the button, but right at Kochman.
39,204 on hand here at Safeco Field, and I'm told by Mariner folks that there's a huge walk-up, right?
There is
today.
a huge walk-up.
You see all these fans out here. It's beautiful. Brendan Ryan shows bunt, takes a strike. Mariners lead on an Eric Thames 2-out home run in the 5th.
I'll let you know what that walk-up number is. Felix Hernandez definitely moving the meter here. I was talking to Tim Heavley earlier today and talking about doing just that, moving the meter. Probably nobody better than Ken Griffey Jr. when Kenny was here. Back in 1993 when Kenny was going for the consecutive home run streak, the night that he tied it with 8, the walk-up that night was 11,204. But here's the kicker. The next night when he was going for the record walk-up, 30,220.
Wow.
30,000 walk up to the Kingdom.
1 out, 0-2 to Ryan. Ryan tonight is fly to right field. Brendan 0 for 2 with the runs scored last night. Strike 3 called on Ryan. You know it. 2 strikeouts for Roberto Hernandez. 2 outs here in the 6th. Johnny Vandermeer holds a major league record, back-to-back no-hitters. Just under 200 for his career. 4-time All-Star, won a World Series title, led the NL in strikeouts in consecutive seasons during the war years. We go back to the top of the order.
Another good changeup from Hernandez to get ahead of Ackley.
And home run by Thames was the first hit of the ballgame for the Mariners. Roberto Hernandez went 4 2/3 no-hit ball. Johnny Vandermeer, part of the 1940 Reds World Championship team. Gobbled up by Hanahan. Nice play. Goes out. Ackley. Mariners are going 1, 2, 3, and a 6. Moving along here. Safeco Field. 7th inning coming up. A 1-0 Mariners lead.
Baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Get the All-American Jack combo with Jack in the Box. It's a no-nonsense burger with fries and a drink for only $4.99 plus tax. By Woodmer Brothers Brewing, craft brewing in Portland, Oregon since 1984. And by Ford, we are local. You know, you see all of these yellow shirts here tonight. The favorite one was the one you told me about, Dave Sims, and that's the one on the Hall of Famer. Dave Niehaus,
yeah, that was great.
Right center.
Kevin Crimmon, our producer engineer on the radio side, went out. He and a bunch of the guys went out there and took a picture with the statue earlier, and a lot of people are doing it. That's a great fit. Very nice. Dave would be loving this. 1-0 Mariners behind Felix. Fame's home run. Shin-Soo Choo leads off here in the 7th. Felix has retired 10 consecutive hitters. Choo to be followed by Carlos Santana and Michael Brantley.
And Felix has been efficient tonight. Just 76 pitches for Felix, 54 strikes. Working here in the 7th inning.
A miss by Choo, 1-2. Felix with 4 strikeouts, no walks.
It's a good changeup again, 89 miles an hour. Changeup would be between 88 and 91.
Rising to a crescendo. Noise here at Safeco Field, 39,204. Two. Choo backs out. There's the 2-2. Outside, see Brendan Ryan out the corner of my eye, out of shortstop. He was jumping up and down. He wanted that one badly.
I think he likes the K guards too. Good fastball, just missed the outside corner.
Pitch. Ground ball down to Seager. Man, stadium's rock down there, huh? 11 in a row retired by Felix. One down here in the 7th. Finish up the series, the season series as well, with the Tribe. Zach McAllister against Hisashi Iwakuma. Iwakuma's been throwing quite well lately. Biggest crowd here tonight since the Giants were in town earlier this season.
What happened with Jaso? Maybe a contact issue. He's over at the Mariners dugout right now with Rob Nodine, one of the trainers, trying to wash something out of his eye.
Biggest crowd, let's see. Giants were here June 17th at 40,615. A reminder that this copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. There's Carlos Santana with one out. Ball for a strike. 11 consecutive hitters retired by Felix Hernandez. 4 strikeouts, no walks. Giving up 4 hits. Talking about walk-up crowds, that's when people have not bought online or come down to the box offices. People come down to the ballpark. Hey, I need a ticket. Boom, you get them.
Step up to the window.
That's exactly right. Up and in. 2-1 to Santana, who's 0 for 2. A ground out into a double play and a fly to left. Two-1. Solid base hit. Switch hitting catcher. Carlos Santana hit number 5, first hit. So it's back in the third. Wayne Kipnis had a 1-out single to left.
Looks like a changeup. Felix leaves this one up in the zone. Santana hits it hard back through the middle.
Strong.
Down year for Santana, hitting .238 with 13 home runs coming into the game.
1 out, 1 on. Michael Brentley, the hitter, fly to center, pop to second. Infield double play depth. They've turned 2. Eric Thames, home run, only scored tonight. Game with 2 outs in the 5th. Tapper is a foul ball. The noise starting to build. Even the placards around this ballpark, 39,204. Last crowd this big was 40,615. June 17th, Mariners beat the Giants 2-1. John Wilhelmsen picking up the victory. Mariners at that time were 10 games under 500. Later tonight, 5 games under 500. Base hit, right field. Thames will get there. Santana will get his way to third, standing up. Here come the Tribe. Brantley with a base hit.
See Felix saying that he made a mistake on that pitch. He's given up a couple of hits on 0-2 pitches, catching too much of the plate. You can see that pitch in the middle of the plate. They wanted to go inside, probably waste a pitch inside off the plate so he can get back to his changeup. But he gives up a base hit there. Now with just 1 out, he's in a little bit of trouble. See if he can get another double play ball.
Gave up an 0-2 pitch, 0-2 single. Kipnis leading off the ball game.
And that was on a curveball. He wanted to bounce that pitch and just left it up.
There's Kochman. Base hit to right. And robbed by Trayvon Robinson. A diving grab going towards the line after a very long run. You got 1 out. Runners at the corners. Kochman a slow runner. Double play candidate. Strike 1. Kochman has hit into 13 double plays, most on the ball club of the Cleveland Indians. 6 hits, no runs given up by Felix. He struck out 4. Ryan. Oh, it went off in a bad hop. Tie ball game. Oh, he was going to take it to the back and get a double play. Instead, it's an RBI single by Kotzman. He cannot believe that bad hop.
This ball comes up on him. This was just a tailor-made double play ball, and you can see it bouncing. It's low, and then it comes up in the air, goes off the heel of his glove. That's a bad hop at the wrong time.
Carl Willis coming out. Oh, that's a tough break. Coming out to probably calm everybody down after that one.
You can see Ryan looking back, too, to see what the ball hit and make it come up like that. We'll give him a base hit.
That had inning-ending double play written all over.
A bad break.
Tribe still knocking on the door here. One out. Runners at first and second. Some work to do.
Next pitch will be 90 for Felix.
The hitter's Brent Lillibridge. 2 for 2. Fly to left. Ground out to short. Hit by Kotzman, the 7th Cleveland base hit tonight. RBI by Kotzman is 43rd.
Lucas Lidke, left-hander for the Mariners, getting loose out in their pen. Felix now at 91 pitches.
Strike. Speed pitch 2-1.
Another reason why he's so tough. Falling behind 2-0 and he's able to throw a curveball over for a strike to get himself back into the count.
Sean Rodriguez final out of the perfecto can attest to that. He's ahead to count 2-0. 3 breaking balls. Two-1. Whoa! Not what they needed. Kotzman will hold it first.
That'll be an error on Felix.
A1 on Felix, complicating things now. First and third, 1 out.
Double play will still get him out of the inning. Lillibridge runs well, though. As you take a look at Felix, he wasn't going to throw it right away. Well, it looked like Brantley didn't make a move back to the bag, so he decided to try to catch him napping, and instead he threw it into center field.
1 out. 2-1 count to Brent Lillibridge. Suicide squeeze. Here he comes. They got him hung up. Smoke. Runs down Brantley. Got him. Manny Acton coming out to protest. Probably saying he didn't think Smoke got him. Well, there's a break for the Mariners.
See the runner breaking. It's a suicide squeeze. Jaso, he had to hear somebody on the infield let him know that the runner was on his way. Then Smoke just runs him down, puts a tag on him right away, shows it.
2-5-3 on the putout.
Yeah, he tagged him.
He did get him. Huge out. Meanwhile, 3-1 count to Lillibridge. Down to second goes Kotzman. One ball game. 3-1 to count to Lillibridge. Slow runner and Kotzman at second. 2 down. 3-2 now. Felix is set. Got a huge payoff pitch to Lillibridge. Struck him out. Jaso applies the tag. That'll do it. Gives up for a run. New ball game at 1-1, but Felix gets his way out of that and catch a break on the suicide squeeze. Home 7th coming up at Safeco. Captain Morgan, raise your glass, always in moderation, to life, love, and loot. A super festive atmosphere here at Safeco Field on this Tuesday evening, August 21st, 2012. Felix Hernandez and Roberto Hernandez locked up in a 1-1 ball game, bottom of the 7th inning. Dave Sims, Mike Blowers, Root Sports Crew with it. Glad you're on hand. We got a huge crowd, 39,204.
They're getting a good ball game. 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Both pitchers throwing the ball extremely well.
Running away from Saunders, 2-0. Saunders, Seager, and Jaso, 2-3-4 here for the Mariners.
Saunders has hit 3 home runs in the last 2 games, and he's in a good count here. 2-0 count for Michael.
And a small glitch. I want to apologize for here in the telecast as Saunders goes to 3-0. On deck, Kyle Seager. Sondo is 0 for 2. Mariners have just 1 hit. Home run by Thames. Pitch. Saunders, good speed, top base runner for the Mariners. He's aboard with a leadoff walk. Check in with Angie Menting.
Guys, the Angels, after their hot streak, have been scuffling lately. Right now they have lost 4 straight, trying to right the ship at Fenway Park. Not the easiest place to do that, but in the 5th, Mark Trumbo absolutely drills a monster shot for his 30th of the season. Angels over the Red Sox, 5-3 in our Sterling Bank score from around the league.
All right, Angie, thank you very much. See if the Mariners can continuing here as we look at the AL wildcard standings. Tampa Bay ended done, so's Baltimore. Oakland hanging in. Detroit. Angels a little bit of a fade, but they're still within shouting distance. Off the glove of Kurtzman. Saunders to second. He'll make his way to 3rd. Here come the Mariners. 1st and 3rd. Nobody out in the 7th.
I like the aggressive approach by Kyle Seager. He gets Saunders on after the walk. Hernandez wanting to throw a strike to him, comes back with a fastball in the middle of the plate. It's down. Hernandez has been getting his share of ground ball out, but this one finds a hole as it goes off the end of the glove by Casey Cosby. You take a look at our McDonald's Supermode and just get a piece of it. Saunders wasn't quite sure where the ball deflected to. He turned around, looked back, and once he saw it in the outfield, he moved around to 3rd. The Mariners, after hitting a couple of balls hard tonight for outs, finally catch a break, find a hole. See Saunders picks it up and runs around to 3rd base. That'll bring him Mariners' best hitter so far this year in John Jaso. Jaso hitting .284 right now with 8 home runs and 40 RBIs. Kyle Seager continues to swing the bat well here over the last couple of homestands.
Pitching coach Ruben Niebla out to speak with Hernandez. Rogers and Smil Rogers warming up. Jaso all walking a ground out to short. It's going to stand in. Runners at the corners. Casey Kotchman just tied it up with a base hit at the top of the 7th after Eric Thames gave the Mariners the lead in the 5th with a home run. Chance to do some damage here.
That was a good number that you just saw. Runners at third with less than 2 outs scored 16 out of 19 times. With Jason at the plate, it's going to score.
Oh boy, that's a deep drive, left center field, and here's a one-hopper off the fence, a ground roll double. Saunders scored. Seager would have scored if it hadn't gone over the fence. Nevertheless, Mariners have a 2-1 lead, and John Jaso comes up with another big RBI.
Make it 17 out of 20 times. Jaso being aggressive just like Seager, goes for the fastball running away from him. Hits it on the barrel. They were playing it shallow. The left fielder Brent Lillibridge wasn't able to get back to it as it bounces off the warning track. Dave, you're right. If that ball catches any part of the fence at all, Kyle Seager would score. Mariners still in great shape with nobody out. Runners at second and third. Jesus Montero coming to the plate. But he has been some kind of clutch this year for the Mariners.
Phenomenal, fantastic, pick an adjective. RBI number 41 for Jaso. Just his second hit off of Roberto Hernandez. Maniac has seen enough from his starter, Roberto Hernandez. He has been chased. Next stop, the Showers. 2-1 Mariners in the 7th.
By Snoqualmie Casino, Seattle's premier entertainment, gaming, and dining destination. By Sterling Bank, life is about the good stuff. Your bank should be too. Visit our new website at bankwithsterling.com. And by AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network, AT&T Rethink Possible. You guys told me that it was like 39,000 and change. It seems like more tonight, guys. This crowd excited.
I would agree. And as we talked about earlier in the evening, this is a playoff-type atmosphere. The whole city of Seattle is totally jacked to be here tonight. Right now being rewarded with the Mariners taking the 2-1 lead, threatening to get more. Roberto Hernandez chase. Here you go, Mike.
6+ innings for Hernandez. Again, his second start of the season. He pitched well, 3 hits. Mariners have 2 runs so far. He's responsible for both base runners right now. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. 72 pitches, 45 of those for strikes. But he was able to keep the ball on the ground for the most part, but his night is finished. Jesus Montero trying to add to the Mariners' lead.
Runners at second and third. Nobody out, a run in. Take a look at our Nissan ship to the bullpen.
For Rogers, a 2.43 ERA. He's pitched well for the Indians. 33 strikeouts to only 8 walks. Opponents average 2.48 against Rogers.
Rogers coming over from Colorado on a cash deal June 13th. Way outside. Heck of a save by Santana. Right now, in the Mariner dugout, hitting coach Chris Chambliss and manager Eric Wedge and the staff, they want to see Montero put a good swing on this pitch or the next one.
Montero, over the last few weeks, has been aggressive. He likes to swing at the first or second pitch. I'd like to see him take those first 2 pitches to get himself into a hitter's count, see if he can do something with it.
2-0. Breaking ball for a strike. 2-1. Inning started with a walk to Saunders on 4 pitches. Base hit Seager off the glove of Kochman. Ground rule double by Jaso deep left center field. And now Montero 2-1. Jesus Chant going up 2-1 pitch. There's a drive! Deep left field! Rackham! Upper tank! 3-run homer! A Montero mash! Yes, sirree! 5-1 Mariners.
Montero was patient. He waited out Rogers. He got himself ahead in the count. He threw him a 2-0 breaking ball and comes right back with the same pitch. And Montero, you can see that pitch middle of the plate. You can't hit a ball any harder than this. He hits it out in the left center field off the facade in the second deck. One of the longer home runs we've seen this year.
This baby got crunched.
A lot of power behind that swing.
Two big hacks by Thames coming up empty.
Thames was able to get the Mariners scoring started back in the 5th inning. They were being no hit, and he hit a home run, a solo home run, so he's homered in back-to-back games.
How about the productivity? 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the order. Big inning here in the 7th. 0-2 to Thames. That's still alive at 1-2. Montero's 13th home run. Takes his RBI total of 49. Strike 3 called. Thames is gone. 1 down. Jesus Montero, his day got off a good start. Freddie Montero from the Sounders, a good ceremonial first pitch.
This is what's great, though.
Yeah. Freddie! Freddie!
Everybody getting into the act. That's great.
That is something else. Here's Smoke. 1 out. Smoke tonight. Hard ground out into the shift. And then a second ground out. 0 for 2. Here he is ahead in the count 2-0 like he was last time. First time up, he was behind 0-2. Now he's 2-0 for the second time tonight.
His last at bat 2-0. A little bit big with his swing. Ended up rolling over on a pitch that was away from him. They're going to go away again. See if he'll go with it this time. Tried to. Good swing. Rogers with a good fastball at 95 miles an hour. It's a better swing from Justin.
5-1 Mariners. A big 4 spot here in the home 7th. 2-1 to Smoke. Up the middle. Cabrera. Jump throw. And they get Smoke. Number 2. This play by Cabrera. 2 down. Hey kids, while the Mariners play on the Safeco Field Diamond, you know what? You're invited to play in an area made just for you. The Seattle Children's Playfield, located on the main concourse in center field. While you're there, pay a visit to the Moose Den and have your photo taken with the Moose, who's one of the great great performers in all of Major League Baseball. Come on out and play with the Moose here at Safeco Field. Trayvon Robinson, the hitter. Seventh man to the plate here in the seventh inning. Trayvon into right field with the base hit.
Been aggressive his last time. First pitch swinging. Hit the ball hard right at the first baseman, Casey Kochman, for an out. And this time he finds a hole through the right side to get a base hit. Let's turn him loose, see if he can run. See him changing his batting glove, putting on the glove that he doesn't mind getting dirty to steal a base.
Robinson 3 out of 4 in base stealing. Brendan Ryan. 1 for 2, fly to right and strike out. No late, strike one. Eighth hitter to the plate. Mariners now a game over 500 here at home at 31-30. Kochman trying to sell that. Two out. See if Robinson goes, he doesn't. Ryan fouls one back, he's behind on 2. Set up way outside and off the glove of Sam Chen.
Go back and Rogers will look at it. He threw 4 breaking balls in a row to Montero. The 4th one was hit off the second deck. The man has a good fastball, decided not to use it at all against him. Last fastball to Brendan Ryan there, 96 miles an hour.
0-2.
Jaso double off the left center field warning track, bounced over the fence for a ground rule double and drove in a run.
Two to Ryan. Just outside, 1-2.
Montero, 3-run homer. Cushion for Felix Hernandez.
Felix has given up a run on 7 hits. Struck out 4, hasn't walked anybody. 1-2 here to Ryan. Robinson at first. That'll do it. But the 7th inning, a good inning for the Mariners as they give Felix Hernandez some nice breathing room. A Montero mash off the upper deck. 3-run shot highlighting the 7th inning. And the Mariners have a 5-1 lead for Felix Hernandez. begin the 8th inning here against the Cleveland Indians. Make a correction, Felix with 5 strikeouts. He's got Jack Hanahan leading off. Hanahan, Carrera, and Kipnis 8, 9, and 1.
Well, the 4-run lead. We'll see how far Eric Wedge will let Felix go. Felix now, this will be his 98th pitch of the game.
Ground ball down to Ryan. Oh!
Now that one will be an error.
Probably thinking about this won't be a bad hop, and then next thing you know, boom, it goes off. He had a bad hop. It was a bad break off the bat of Kochman in the 7th inning.
Take a look at it. I think he's in good shape, but again, it goes off the heel of his glove. About as routine as it gets. Well, I can't remember the last time we've seen him miss one of those.
Not like that.
No.
6th error. 2nd Mariner error tonight. Felix had a throwing error trying to pick off Brantley at second base back in the 7th inning. Ball 1 to Carrera. Carrera strike out in the ground out to first.
Pitch 100 coming up now for Felix.
No.
Unusual for the Mariners with a couple of errors in the game. Felix has one of them. Now Brendan Ryan with the second.
2-0. 3-0. Playing umpires Chris Conroy tonight.
Lucas Litke up for the 2nd time in the game.
Pitch. And a 3-1 count. And at first, nobody out. And he walked in first walk of the night. 2 on here for the Tribe. 8 and 9 hole hitters aboard. Final respects to Johnny Vandermeer, the Dutch master. Prospect Park, New Jersey. 3 teams: Cincy, Cubs, Cleveland. Minor league manager for some time. Died in Tampa, Florida, not that long ago. Back-to-back no hitters. That's a distinction I think he's going to carry for a long, long time. Center field. Off the end of the bat, Saunders. Hanahan holds, 1 out. Good to retire Kipnis. He's been tough. Got base hits his first 2 times up.
There you go. Pitch count for Felix: 104 pitches, 70 of them for strikes. First pitch strikes. Now he's faced 29 batters, 17 first pitch strikes.
The hitter again is Struble Cabrera, fouled out the 3rd, double play, and struck out. Felix chant going up, 39,204 here at Safeco Field. Biggest crowd since 40,000 and change against the Giants on June 17. Ball 1.
Stephen Pryor has joined Lucas Litke in the pen.
2 on, 1 out. High drive, right field. Thames measuring. He's on the track, makes the catch. Hanahan tags, goes to 3rd, 2 down. That thing exploded off the bat. I thought it was seat bound as well. Wow, 2 down. Make sure you subscribe to MLB.TV today. Take advantage of new low pricing and see every remaining Mariners out-of-market game live online and on your favorite devices in HD quality. Visit Mariners.com to order and get more details. MLB.tv. Baseball everywhere. Eric Wedge coming out. Listen to this ovation that Felix Hernandez is going to get here at Safeco Field. This guy's special, and the numbers are impressive, but more, even superseding that, as he's leaving, he turns to Brendan Ryan, who's been gold for him all year. Dude, hang in. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Well, I think, you know, when you think about coming off of the perfect game, all the anticipation for this game, the crowd is going nuts when they know that he's coming out of the game, and for him to have the idea to go over and pat Ryan on the back of the head because he has carried him all year, you can see why. Trayvon into the seats. Looks like he's okay. But you can see why the guys were so excited for him when he ended up getting the perfect game. And, you know, he's the face of this franchise, and for good reason, and just a class act all the way around. But just to have the presence to do that with his shortstop, it's pretty solid.
Tough hitter in Shin-Soo Choo, 1 for 3. Couple men on here. 2 outs.
For Lucas, his fastball will be in the upper 80s. We'll use the sliders. You look at his numbers, a 2.53 ERA for Lucas, 30 strikeouts in the 32 innings that he has pitched. He's held opponents to just a 2.02 average.
2-1 pitch. Ackley smothers to Ryan. Got him! Oh, yeah! What a great play! It ends the 8th inning, an all-out effort by Dustin Ackley. Beautifully done, he and Ryan, to get the Mariners out of the 8th inning. This is outstanding. Look at that effort. 5-1 Mariners. One, Mariners lead, bottom of the 8th. Time for our Sterling Bank. Nobody works harder for you. And how about you guys, the fans? About 10,000 plus in that walk-up category showed up tonight for the Supreme Court to see Felix in his first game after the perfecto last Wednesday. Time-lapse photography. That much of a rush to get in here. What a sight here at the ballpark. Everybody wearing their Supreme Court yellow gold t-shirts. That makes for some kind of panorama. Here's Ackley against new pitcher for the Cleveland Indians. And it's going to be Chris Seddon. Seddon used to be here with the Mariners a couple of years ago. Bouncing ball to Cabrera. One out.
Numbers for Set: 14 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, 8 walks. Too many walks for 14 innings pitched. Opponent's average 310 off of Set. Bring up Michael Saunders. Michael 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored tonight.
Saunders walked and scored back in the 7th inning. What a 7th inning it was. Started the inning with a walk on 4 pitches. Base hit by Seager. Saunders to third. Jaso with a ground rule double RBI, and then a 3-run Montero mash. Put it off the upper deck. Deep left center field. Saunders going to work here. 2-1 with 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball left field. Pretty good carry. Lillibridge into the corner. Can't get it. Fair ball. Saunders.
He caught it. He caught it.
Wow.
Yeah. Great play from Brent Lillibridge. It was going to be a fair ball, too. You could see the umpire pointing to it being a fair ball as it went right down the line.
That is some effort. Watching third base umpire Ed Hickox.
He was over in left center field. Had to run a long way as he jumps in the air, turns his glove over, slams into the wall, and able to hang on to it.
He made a bunch of catches like that in Chicago last year.
He's a good athlete.
A couple of game savers for the White Sox last year as well.
I know that these people are here because of Felix Hernandez, but I think they're getting a pretty good idea. The Mariners have won 6 in a row, won 13 out of 14 here at home. They're playing some really good baseball. You look at that catch that Trayvon Robinson made earlier, that ball right there that Ackley made to end the inning, the kind of defense that these guys have played all year long, and now they're starting to score some runs and doing it, hitting home runs. Eric Thames with a home run today. Of course, Montero with the 3-run homer. They're getting an idea of what's going on.
Coxman. Big time play. Nicely done. Line drive off the bat of Seager. 5-1 Mariners. 3 outs to go. 5-1 Seattle. Game 2 of this series. Make sure you catch a Major League Soccer doubleheader this Saturday, beginning with the Portland Timbers playing host to the Vancouver Whitecaps, followed by Freddie Montero and the Seattle Sounders in action against Chivas USA. All gets started at 7:30 this Saturday on Root Sports. There's Freddie earlier in the game, throwing out the ceremonial first pitch. Felixing. Tremendous atmosphere. Everybody a buzz here. Big crowd, 39,204. Wrap up this series with a day game tomorrow. Lucas Lidke. First pitch strike to Santana. Santana grounded into a double play, fly to left, single to center, and scored back in the 7th inning.
Lucas will work to the middle of the lineup for the Indians. Santana, Brantley, and then Kochman. Santana a switch hitter, then 2 lefties in Brantley and Kochman.
Took a lot off of that one, and Santana jumped all over it. Base hit. 2-hit night for Carlos. I wonder what the Cleveland Indians are thinking when they came into this ball game. They come out to start the ball game and you see 40,000 people in gold T-shirts.
Well, they figured it out pretty quick, I'm sure. With that base hit, it looks like Tom Wilhelmsen will get loose in the pen for the Mariners.
Strike one.
There's Tom. Tom had to work out of a little bit of a jam last night. Had the bases loaded. Ended up getting a double play ball to end the game. Lucas ahead. 0-2 to Brantley. Oh, good catch by a fan.
High fives, everybody. Good stuff. Old school Mariner cap. Absolutely love the atmosphere here at Safeco Field tonight. Got a 0-2 count. Strike 3 call. Brantley's gone.
We'll bring up Casey Kochman. Casey's 2 for 3 tonight. He's driven in the 1 run for the Indians. That was on a bad hop. Get out to the shortstop, Brendan Ryan.
One out, one on. Big swing and a miss.
And a good slider. Lucas typically will throw about 75% sliders when he's in the game. It's been an effective pitch for him this year. Another one.
Oh, tremendous. Mariner bullpen's been sensational.
Yeah, when you think he's a Rule 5 pickup for the Mariners in Double-A last year, his command of his slider this year has been exceptional. It's the reason why he's had the success that he has.
Got Kochman 0-2. Threw it again, and oh, and Jaso could not hold on. One out. 0-2 to Kochman. Santana at first, the pitch. Check down up there. He went! And Hickox punches out Kochman. 2 outs here in the 9th.
It's another slider off the plate away. Kochman not able to hold up. Second out of the inning. You take a look at the McDonald's Supermo. He certainly went. Good call.
Lillibridge 0 for 3. He's in strike one, down to second in difference. Santana. Mariners with a 5-1 lead. They've been out hit 8-5 by the Tribe. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Crowd looking to go to yet another level of ecstasy here at Safeco Field. This place is rocking. 0-2, Litke pitching to Lillibridge. Litke set the 0-2, now time is called.
Jason called timeout.
The 0-2 from Litke. No. One and two. Pitch to Lillibridge. Ground ball, Seager. Got it. Gobbles, throws. Got him. Mariners win it 5-1. This is a night that's going to be remembered for a while. Mike 39,204. Watches Felix Hernandez get his 12th win against 5 losses to go to a 2.54 ERA. Jesus Montero, a big 3-run homer to break it open in a 4-run 7th inning.
How about the way the Mariners have changed things up here at home? They've won 14 out of their last 15 games at home. 7 in a row now for the Mariners. It's been a great homestand for them. What a night for Felix Hernandez. 39,000 plus here at the ballpark with the yellow t-shirts on. Felix came out, really pitched well again. He did give up the 1 run, but a class act for Eric Wedge too. I know in the 8th inning he went out there with Felix, certainly could have finished the inning, but wanted to give Felix an opportunity to tip his hat to an ovation to these fans, and they certainly gave it to him.
Hopefully Kawasaki waving at the fans. They're responding. It's been a lot of fun here tonight. 5-1 Mariners. They go to 24-13 since the All-Star break. How about that? And how about this one, Mike? They go to 60-64 in the season, just 4 games under 500. Here we are on August 21st.
And 2 games over 500 now at home. Another big number, something that they've been grinding on. So a lot of good things happening with this club.
John Jaso, another heroic RBI, a ground rule double in the 7th, standing by with Jen Mueller.
Well, John, you can tell how many fans are still here and how much they were looking forward to this game. What was it like with Felix when he was warming up tonight and soaking up the atmosphere?
Yeah, I mean, it was unbelievable. All these fans here. It's a lot of yellow. Hey, thanks for coming out, guys. It's unbelievable when the stadium fills up like this. It was loud the whole game, and you know, Felix went out there and gave another good effort out there on the mound. I mean, he's a competitor every time he steps on it.
So he gives up a hit to the first batter he faces. Did you see any change? Did he relax? Did he approach the game differently after that?
No, same guy. I mean, you know, even during the perfect game, he was pretty much the same guy the whole time, and right there, I mean, he wasn't disappointed at all. And if it was going to happen, good thing it happened in the first inning like that, you know.
It takes the pressure off of that one early. Now, as for the Mariners' offense, it kind of felt like the pace of the game was a runaway train. When it gets to that point, how do you slow it down and get any hits?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, the pitcher for them, I mean, he was making good pitches. He has a lot of sink on his ball, and basically a pitcher like that, he relies on the hitter getting themselves out. And I think we got a little patient there. Eric Thames, I mean, hitting that blast right there, that was huge. That got our offense going, and you know, that was a spark we needed, I think.
It was also the spark that we needed from you as you helped knock him out of the game. Go enjoy this one with your teammates, and why don't you do a little Felix scene in there for us?
All right, thanks. Thanks for coming, guys.
John Jaso and the Mariners celebrating their 7th straight win. Much more on Felix Hernandez still to come tonight. The Mariners beat the visiting Indians 5-1, the final. Much more coming up after this.